and it's a face-off.
Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Hey everyone, today I'm at the Tillie K. Fowler Regional Park and just figured I'd get out for a little breath of fresh air. Try practicing walking around with this camera in front of my face since I'm not really used to it. So we'll see what happens. Tillie K. Fowler Regional Park is in Jacksonville, Florida, right close to one of the naval bases here, pretty much right across one of the main streets. And so we're gonna come and walk down the trails a little bit and see if we can find out a little bit about this place. So I was just taking some photographs of the posters that are here as far as the history of the park, and I saw this little guy. He must have made his way in here and then just decided not to leave. Alright, so I just went into that building back there, but I couldn't vlog inside. Evidently the state has some sort of, or the park, one or the other, has some media restrictions as far as vlogging and stuff in there, so I couldn't film inside. But inside they had some of the native species of fauna that we can find through here. Snakes, turtles, what else was in there? Tarantula. So just a small building for some of the wildlife that you can find out in natural Florida around this area. So it was kind of neat. Right now I am traveling through part of the woods here on the trail, and evidently back in here at one time was a fort. So I'm gonna see if I can find the remains. I've been through here once before, a year or two ago, and I remember thinking that, you know, it was kind of neat back in here. So we're going to take a look, and I believe the blue spots on these trees mark the trail. So we're gonna follow the trail. It goes back to a tower back in here, and we'll climb that tower and take a look around a little bit. Okay, the brick road. I've got it closed off now. Last time I was here, it seems to me that you could get down to it. But so that's got a little bit of history behind it for sure. That's what that sign was at the opening there on the outside of the building. Ah, okay. So back here they've got that ramp closed off. We can't go down that way, but here is some more of the brick road. So while we're walking, just figured that I would mention that I have a problem with my vlogs. A couple of them actually. One is trying to get a vlog up every day. I don't know how these people do it, but they do it. So I'm gonna give it a shot. On Sunday through Wednesday, or Sunday through Tuesdays, Saturday through Tuesday, it's hard for me to get a vlog up. Mainly because I'm working, eating, sleeping, rinse and repeat. So it's kind of tough for me to get one up on those days. I don't really have a whole lot to vlog, unless you want to watch traffic a lot, and that's about it. So that's one of my problems. So what I might end up doing is recording some vlogging material on each of the days, combining it into a single vlog, and putting that up on Wednesday. So that's what I might do, and then I can post a vlog on Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, because Wednesday through Friday I'll be able to get out and hopefully do things like this. Need to get one of those. Yep, I'm thinking I need to get one of those image stabilization gimbals eventually. That's going to be a while though, so you're going to have to deal with a little bob in the camera for a while. I'm using a brand new camera. I got the Nikon Coolpix B500. That's what I'm recording on today instead of my iPhone. My plan is to use the iPhone for recording audio on occasion. Not today. Today I'm testing it out with just the onboard microphone to see what it sounds like. I have no idea. So if the image quality is really bad, let me know what you think of it in the comments below. But for today, this is what we're going to deal with, and we'll see what happens. How y'all doing today? Good morning. All right, just passed a couple others with cameras back here, so I don't feel quite as odd. Kind of neat seeing other people taking photos and maybe vlogging. It looked like that's what one of them was doing. He was using his cell phone, which I've been doing up to this point. So, kind of neat. This is the path to the tower, but we're gonna come back over here for just a minute and actually get on the brick road. So this brick road has been here for almost a century now, if not a century. I just got a message on Facebook Messenger that my friend Young is right around the corner with his youngest daughter. They are at the Lords Pantry, which is a place that takes food donations and helps out the less fortunate in the area. And well, God bless him for doing things like that. One of the best guys you'll ever meet. So if I get done here in time, I'm going to send him a quick message, see if he's still there, and go and pay him a visit. Now, Young is also the one who has challenged me to the 22 push-ups for 22 days challenge. So this is to bring awareness to the 22 veterans who commit suicide every day. And this is a stat that has been being compiled for quite a long time. Now, from what I understand, some websites claim that it could be more, some less, but 22 is the general number. So it's to help bring awareness to those who commit suicide. Being raised in a military family, something that I feel that I should definitely accept, and so I'm going to be starting that today as well. And since he, I believe, is still doing it, he's wrapping up his 22 days, but when I go to visit him, maybe I can get in 22 push-ups with him. We'll see what happens. Here we go, on the last leg of the journey here, the final walk to the tower. I'm going to give that a climb and take a look out and around the canopy here. It doesn't look like it's as tall as the canopy, but let's see what's at the top. All right, we are at the top of the tower, 30 feet up, 40 feet up, I don't know. Sit down bench. walkway we just came up. All right, so I'm gonna head back down the trail and get on that old brick road and take the trail out and see what's back in there. All right, so we are back at the old brick road here, and we're gonna take this little trail that I spotted and see what we can see back over here. All right, so while we're traveling down this way, another problem that I have with vlogging: music. A lot of the more popular vloggers, a lot of vloggers out there are able to find this cool music to put into their videos when they're doing panoramics and panoramas and just, you know, action type sequences when they're walking through woods or when they're walking or riding power boosted boards or whatever. Any ideas where this music comes from? I see in some where they're getting the music from SoundCloud. Still stuff new to me. Right now I am paying for or finding free, royalty-free Creative Commons type music to put in my vlog. So just looking for options. Don't know where I am. But here's more of the brick road. So ignoring the trash can, I've actually got part of the wall here, part of a wall. And we have bricks and such remnants of a time long ago. Alright, well, I figured out why we can't go any further. One, it looks like it's about the end of where we can actually see the brick road anyway. But on my way in, I noticed there was an archery range, and I guess we're pretty close to where that archery range is. Alright, I'm gonna head back to the car now and see if I can get in touch with my friend Young and go and pay him a visit. Alright, I just got a hold of my friend Young, and I'm gonna go and meet up with him. He has not done his 22 push-ups for the day, so, whoa, sorry about that. He has not done his 22 push-ups for the day, so I'm gonna go meet up with him. I'm gonna go on to day one of these 22 push-ups for 22 days, and he's gonna take care of his day. And I'm probably gonna end up doing some sit-ups as well, because he actually challenged me on like day 3 of his challenge, and I am way behind. I had accepted the challenge at that point, and then I haven't done anything. All right, I made it out of Tillie Regional Park, Tillie Fowler Regional Park, and I made it over here to my friend's place of employment. Here's my buddy Young, and we're here at the Lords Pantry. I don't know if you can see it up there. I'm assuming that you probably can, but he's gonna give us a quick walk around the outreach,
Well, it's community health outreach is the name of the entire ministry. Here's my little peanut down here hiding also. We feed about 250 families a week out of this building, and every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday, and we're connected with, we support another ministry on Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we provide free food for anyone. It's directed for Duval County.
Love you. Ninja Munchkin.
Yes. Now also just point out 2 things. We'll show you inside real briefly, but over that direction is the medical and dental building, which was recently last year finished. The Weaver family, the Weaver Foundation helped us, and also Jeannie Blaylock. And there's we also have Baby Love diapers and clothes for infants up to age 2. And then we have, that's over there.
The building over here.
And then also in that other portable, so that's Baby Love, and that one is the chapel. We have a free chapel service every Wednesday morning that people are not required to go to, but it is an option for them if they are interested. So they have we are a ministry, but we also receive USDA government food, so there's no requirements for any of the stuff. And for those of you that don't know, Mike and I have been beating the crap out of each other for many years. We both do martial arts, and we just have many fond memories and many bumps and bruises.
Well, it wasn't a good day unless we had shins scraped up.
Exactly, yeah. So we're going to give you a little tour inside our tiny little building, which is jumbled up because we received 27,000 pounds of food the day before. Tuesday. Yeah, I think it was Tuesday, and we're still recovering. As you can tell, I'm still recovering. So we have tons and tons of food, and we're packing and preparing. We used to distribute to only 40 people. Last Saturday, we served 97 families.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's just crazy. So it's jumbled inside, but we'll show you inside.
This is amazing, that the work that they do here and the donations that they get.
So all of these are bags that have been packed for our clients. We have volunteers that come in. We have this one gentleman that comes and packs extra bags for us. Yes, I know this is a milk crate. Eventually we'll transfer it into a bag because we didn't have enough bags. So we pack these up and we can stack them up nice and high. Then everything in the middle is USDA government food that we have. And then on the shelves are donations from churches and from Walmart, Winn-Dixie, Grassroots, different places. We have a walk-in cooler and a walk-in freezer. The walk-in cooler, which we can't really see inside right now, but so we have a ton of almond milk. Praise the Lord. Oh, I'm in the way. We have a ton of almond milk.
Modeling it. Good stuff.
And normally we have veggies. We do not have any veggies right now, so prayerfully we'll get some veggies tomorrow. We also have, we used to have a walk-in freezer. It is dead, and praise God, supposedly tomorrow we are getting some new equipment, and they're going to install it. We had a $1,000 donation towards the installation. So there are just a lot of fantastic things happening. We have a Boy Scout doing his Eagle Scout project here.
Cool.
He's building a shed for us for our tools, because we have a garden. We have a community garden, and trying to teach people to grow their own food, not just to come and get food, but to grow their own food that's healthy. So there's lots of fantastic things that are happening. I'm glad my brother Mike is here, and we also. I challenged Mike to support veterans. 22 veterans a day at least kill themselves, PTSD, depression, those kind of things. And it's not just veterans, and some people say the numbers are higher. Anyway, 22 push-ups for 22 days to bring awareness to this rough situation.
Now,
yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, Young actually challenged me, as I mentioned a few minutes ago here in the vlog. He actually challenged me on like day 3 or 4 of his challenge, and I accepted it at that time, and then I turned around and didn't do anything. I was sick for a couple of days, and I forgot about it, and so I really dropped the ball on this one. So because of that, I'm here today with him. I haven't seen him in a month of Sundays, and we're actually going to knock out 22 push-ups today together here in a few minutes. It ought to be humorous. I haven't done push-ups in years. So, but also because of that, since I'm so far behind, I'm going to do. He's on day 18 now.
I think so.
18. And so that puts me about 15 days behind, not 16 as I thought. So I'm going to do 15 sit-ups in addition because I dropped the ball so drastically. And we're going to try to get this going. Maybe I can talk Young into doing some sit-ups with me. We'll see.
Sounds good.
But hey, Young.
Yeah.
If somebody wants to volunteer or to donate or something along those lines, how would they go about doing that?
CHOJAX.org, CommunityHealthOutreachJax.org. You can hook up to Mike's Facebook page and connect to me. I'm Young Arthur Smith III. You can look me up on Facebook. The phone number here is 904-573-1333. If you forget all of that, the Apple Project. That's the Jeannie Blaylock did the Apple Project. That's how we built our building. So that was in the news quite a bit. So a lot of people know what the Alpha Project is, and you can
At least
find
in
us that
this
way.
area, but you can still, I would imagine, Google it if you're watching from somewhere else and still want to send in a helping hand of some sort.
Yeah, amen. CHOJAX.org is the website.
Fantastic. All right, so shall we do this?
Push up time!
All right, give me just a second, y'all. I'm going to set up the camera and get situated, and we're going to do this.
So I'm going to try a few of the overhead ones. I don't know how many I'll get, but I'm going to try them.
All right, so in yesterday's attempt and the day before as well,
Yeah.
Young has tried to do a couple of the overhead push-ups where he starts here and comes up. So he's going to try that. We'll see how well he does. He's probably much stronger in the upper body department than I am right now. But I'm going to go ahead and get on top of this picnic table right behind me. And Tori over here is going to try to join us as well. So we're all going to knock out 22 push-ups for the 22 veterans who commit suicide every day. So keep them in your prayers and let's get this going.
Woo! Hoo-ha! That's okay. Are we ready?
We're ready.
Let's do it. Huh. I got 3 of them. 4, 5, 6, 7,
Oh, God.
10. Oh boy.
13, 14. Stop if you have to and keep going. 15, 20.
Not easy. Woohoo! I think it's 16 or 17. Let's count. 8. 19. 20.
Come on, 2 more. You got it. You got it, brother.
21.
Uno más. Uno más.
Oh, come on, 22.
All right, hey, I
am
struggled
so
on
out of shape.
my first couple of days. I struggled.
Oh my goodness.
All right, how
all right.
about crunches? Or are you gonna try to do regular sit-ups?
Just sit-ups.
All right.
Woo! I got noodles for arms. Noodles, I tell you.
You don't need arms for
sit-ups.
sit-ups.
Get rid of these. Oh, goodness. All right. Real quick before we get started on the sit-ups. I don't know who's capable. Part of this challenge is to challenge other people on your friends list to do the 22 push-ups to help bring awareness to the situation. But I'm just going to put out a blanket statement. I'm challenging you all to do 22 push-ups for 22 days. And those who are capable, even in the least little bit, do what you can at least.
If you have trouble, then you do. They said on the website, if you can't do push-ups, you could do like elderly or whatever could do up in the air.
Just
hands.
arm raises. So just do something, post it up there, share it around, and help bring awareness to this issue. So, okay, so 15 sit-ups now.
We're ready, old people.
Ready, old people.
Ready, young person? Oh wait, not young.
Ready? And go.
I can't do that. I'm fearful.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. One more.
15.
I'm 17.
Woo! Oh my goodness.
Go. Noodle arms, noodle
So out of shape. In my very first vlog, I mentioned in that vlog that I was going to be trying to get a little bit healthier, eating healthier, and just living a slightly more active lifestyle instead of on my days off parking in front of the computer. Now, what Young doesn't know, and he's been after me, not relentlessly, but when we talk about smoking, is that I'm trying to quit smoking as well. Now, I still have my electronic cigarette, and I still have a pack of cigarettes in the car. But in the last 2 weeks, I've only smoked about 10 cigarettes. So I'm making progress, not doing it cold turkey, and I think the way he's moving towards the camera, he's gonna try to tell y'all a little secret.
A little story. Squat down right here. So Mike and I were driving one day. You know which story I'm talking about, do you?
No.
So Mike and I were driving one day back many moons ago, and Mike takes a cigarette, he lights it, he puts it in his mouth, and he looks over at me and he goes, "Young, I'm gonna quit smoking." So I reached over and I grabbed the cigarette out of his mouth and I threw it out the window.
Dang sure did. Dang sure did. Yep. So I know I've got his support. Yeah, well, we've had some fun times.
Yes, we have.
So with me trying to get out more often, I'm going to try to talk Young into getting into one of these every once in a while. So we can, one, help bring a little awareness to this, and just because this man is like a brother to me. We've known each other since my freshman year in high school. We became friends. I mentioned earlier that my dad was in the service, and we had just moved back from Gaeta, Italy. And Young was one of the first people that I met and immediately became a friend. So really his family is like my family, and we don't see nearly enough of each other these days, so hope to rectify that.
Absolutely.
Cool. Okay, well, that's it for here for now.
Love you.
And we'll see you in the next vlog. Love you too.
Bye, world.
Yeah.